You should sit in the middle, George.
No. What the hell? That look crazy.
How?
It looks crazy.
Toxic masculinity is crazy.
Shut up. All right. We rolling right now? Okay. What's going on? It's your boy G from the G Talk podcast with my wonderful co-host Trish.
Yo.
What it do?
Not much.
Okay.
It's 420.
Oh yeah.
Today's
right.
officially 420. Regular day.
Yeah. We got a
Happy 420,
special
y'all.
we got a special guest in the building. One of my old friends, high school friends, my boy Najee Brown.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
Nice meeting you.
It's crazy. It's 420, but I don't smoke.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's no wrong.
I'm excited.
I just wanted to point it out.
I'm excited, my boy. Now, you know how long it took me to get this fool on my.
I think
What?
it took us like 2
2
months.
Nah, I feel like it was longer than that.
You know how long y'all rescheduled?
I feel like it was. Yo,
Like, y'all
we
make it
did.
seem like it's my fault. It's
No, it wasn't your fault.
It
But
wasn't
we
your fault.
rescheduled like
It's my time.
Wow.
it's 1 p.m. It's 1 p.m. by the way, bro. I don't know why we doing early podcasts. I'm not an early.
You know
podcast
what?
type of
Let me tell you something. Because why does it have to be later?
Because I got plans.
he got
Well, you
dates.
gotta
He got
make-
things he got to do. Yeah.
Yeah. They do.
Najee got
You just
dates. He
wanna
got to
be
go
on,
to.
coffee
right?
date. You just ruined my coffee date.
Man,
That sounds.
crazy.
I'm so sorry for that lady.
Nah,
this
it's all
dude is crazy.
good. It's all good.
Anywho, so Najee, who is Najee?
That's a good one. Najee, I'm the G right now. 30-year-old social worker.
Okay.
I'm a florist, botanist. I got a clothing brand.
Nice.
I'm a social worker. That's like my main thing. I work with the homeless population.
Right.
Okay.
I do too.
I consider myself a creative. You know, I try to inspire myself, inspire my friends around me, and not only inspire but be inspired by my friends around me. So
Right.
yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Well, how did you guys meet? How long y'all guys know?
Oh, since like 9th grade. But then like George did this weird thing where he like left our school because he thought he was better than us.
Oh, right.
Eagle
And
Academy.
Richard School is who's wearing the
Yeah,
wrong?
Eagle
went to
Academy.
Yo, shout out to Eagle Academy.
Man,
The best all-boys school ever.
nah, I don't know about that.
And like George in the summer of like
It's cap.
2008, whatever, long ago, basically. And we built a rapport, but then I guess like after 9th grade, he decided like all boys school is not it. Yeah, he too cool for it.
that. Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, let me speak on that. 'Cause Eagle.
I'm just here to
You taking me
educate.
back because like 14 years old, it was just a lot at that school. Like I think at the time, like I forgot the guy's name, but he spoke so highly of this school. And, you know, I went there freshman year. It was just horrible. I hated the experience. You know, there's a lot of people in there that I didn't really feel like were my friends.
You
And
connected
people,
with.
you know, jealousy and envy. At 14 years old is crazy, you know. So
Yeah.
I wasn't really even supposed to go there. That's what's crazy. I was supposed to go where I graduated from, St. Raymond's. And then I left at the freshman year. But
So
yeah, that's how me and Najee kept in touch for like, well, we got back in touch because during that whole high school thing, when we graduated high school, we wasn't really talking like that until after we graduated high school. We
I
kept
think
in
when I
touch.
dropped out of like college, bro, I was working there co-op and I would see you and we would like talk.
I bumped into him at BJ's.
Yeah, I was.
That's how I knew. Because he was working in BJ's.
Yeah, pause. But I was working at
Hey, yeah.
I was working over there.
Because I was going to say something.
Yo, BJ's.
Okay. I was going to say something.
BJ's.
But yeah, I mean, I kept on catching him there. I think it's when you just started doing like your acting stuff.
Yeah.
And I think around that time I was going back into college and like trying to graduate and figure out my niche.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, we kind of crossed back then, and then Twitter.
Right.
You know, we became cool on Twitter, and then we started socializing.
Yeah,
outside
like
of that.
reconnecting.
Yeah.
I want to go back to social work. Like, what made you, like, why is that so important to you, like, doing that? Like, what made you even major in that?
That's a great question. So I'll be real with you. I entered social work by mistake, right? So when I was working at BJ's, right, I was working 3 jobs, and I was in a weird stage of my life where my mom like passed away. So like from 22 to 25, I was sleeping on my sister's couch, and I always wanted to figure out a way to stay out the house. So I had like 3 jobs at a time. 4 in the morning to 12, I was at BJ's. 2 to 3:30, I was a substitute teacher, and then from 4 to 12, I was security. But like it reached a point where like at 25, even then my body was breaking down, right?
Yeah.
So
that's exhausting.
I went on Indeed and I looked up some jobs for security because security was still demanding at the time. And I got an interview at this place that I'm working at now. And basically, I've got my high school diploma and I brought my degree. And when I brought my degree during the interview, they were like, "Yo, you're overqualified. You should try to be a case manager." I'm thinking a case manager is like a security supervisor or something like that. So I'm like, sign me up. I did a little test. I did good on the test. Is that you can start in like 3 to 4 weeks. Starting 3 to 4 weeks and my security fits, you feel me? And then they put me in front of a computer. And then that's when I realized a case manager is something that's more clerical. And then from there, I figured out, how to use a computer, how to like understand the homeless population, the systems. I was working at a homeless shelter. And from there, I got a promotion to be a senior case manager. And a part of the promotion was to go to grad school. And then that's when the social work came about. And honestly, it's one of the best mistakes I made in my life.
That's really dope.
Yeah.
That's like legit a plan B. Yeah, it's legit.
You got your master's too.
Yeah, and I got my master's. I'm trying to, I'm a licensed social worker and I'm trying to get my LCSW. Okay. So I'm trying to be like a legit clinician.
Nice.
Yeah. So even though I say like dickhead shit on Twitter and stuff like that.
You do be saying dickhead.
I'm a real life like clinician. Like I really care for the people. I really try to build the foundation for like homeless individuals and try to have them structure their life on a successful path. And not only like homeless individuals, like anybody I can help. I kind of know that system. But I look at social media as a way for me to debrief because I don't want to be perfect. Like even the way I'm talking right now, I'm very articulate, right? But like I don't want to always be like this. I want to figure out a way to unwind. And that's when you separate social work Najee from Najee Cito.
Right.
Najee Cito.
Yeah. Who's Najee Cito?
Who's Najee Cito?
Go uptown New York City and they treat me like Bad Bunny. You feel me? So like that's.
He said Bad Bunny. Yo, this guy's crazy. Nah, it's so funny because I actually work in a homeless population as well. So I just know like it could be draining some days. So I've been doing it for a long time, but I just want to know like, because like to me, like me doing it, like I love helping people. That's why I fell into it by accident too. So it's crazy. Like I love assisting people and helping people, but I know some days for me, I'll just be like, I can't. I get stressed and it's like I can't do it.
It takes
like,
a lot.
Like what makes you keep going every day doing this? Because I know
it's a very rewarding job. Like no matter how stressed I'm at, and most of the time it's not even the clients that stress me out. It's like the politics of work. Or like, sometimes the coworkers. Like I was in a really dark place off the strength of one of my supervisors at one point, right? And like the clients, they gave me reassurance, but for some reason I couldn't figure out with my supervisor. But I always figured out a way when I got home to take that hat off where it's like, this is where I'm gonna debrief, this is what I'm gonna do with self-care. I'm big with self-care. Like I got a routine. So like Friday I do one thing, Saturday I do the floral arrangements, and then Sunday I do coffee dates. I always try to figure out a way to have a routine outside of work where I don't go home and like think about work. And even with me, I'm on call.
Routines are necessary. I feel like I like routines as well. It keeps you intact.
I'm big with routines, and that's why it's important even with dating, like letting somebody know that you're gonna be a part of my routine and you gotta like respect it.
That is a big deal. Like to include somebody in your routine, like that takes a lot because it's your own life and you're only worried about self. So the fact that you take the time and to have someone and you want somebody into your space, that's a big deal. So like that, I don't understand. A lot of people don't understand that. Like to include you in my routine, my everyday activities, and I'm actually thinking about you, that's a big deal.
That's a fact. I noticed too, like you have your own clothing brand and stuff like that. Like when did that, like how did you develop that?
What's crazy? It's like, I can't really give you a pinpoint. I could say around 2017 when my mom passed, I just wanted to figure out some way to stay busy. Okay. And like, I was always in a way designing clothes, trying to learn how to sew. And my mom know how to sew, my sister know how to sew, my niece does. So I know how to sew. Nice. I was always trying to figure out a way to alter clothing, but I think like officially like 2017, 2018 is when I did my first like official piece. And then I realized how like lucrative it was. And I also like, part of the self-care routine, like how can I embody like what I be seeing on a day-to-day? So like Differently Uptown is basically, it's a New York inspired brand that deals with floral and like botany, right? Nice. And I want to like show people like the things that I view. Like I'm the Uptown flower child, right? So like, nah, it's true though, but I'm the Uptown flower child, and like when I do the Yankee logos with the sunflowers or the roses, like this is how I look at New York. Like New York is my garden and I want to help it grow. So like I put a lot of like time and effort into that work, and like it just helped me a lot mentally. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, I work a decent job. So the money is it's not about the money, bro. Right. It's about like what I can do to keep my mental afloat, to keep the people around me afloat, and just have a good time.
Something positive. It's something you like to do.
Exactly.
So what made you like as far as like the florist, like what made you get into that, like with flowers and different arrangements and stuff? Because I see you like on your Instagram, you put together a lot of floral arrangements.
I saw that.
Word, because it's not a gimmick. Flower like boy. I'm a real life like florist. Like I know how to like groom plants and all that stuff.
I actually booked a class.
Know how to do that.
Floral arrangements. They have a
He can teach you. He can teach you for the free.
You can teach me.
Duh. But I was doing this for a minute. When I was 12 years old, I interned at the Botanical Gardens. So like I was always around stuff. My mom, to this day, she's a focal point of almost everything I do. But like my mom lost her ability to walk when I was 14, and like she's Jamaican, so she used to like go through the rooftop to like put the plants up. At 14 till, whenever, that's what I was doing to like have the plant get sunlight. So I was always like, involved. I think in high school, like I tried to mask it because, masculinity is a thing. Yeah. But even then, like I was always figuring out a way to charm women with plants and flowers, right? But like to the bros, I wasn't doing it until like more recent. But I mean, there's a reason why like I'm so skilled at it because I've been doing it for years.
Little do they know.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's crazy because like a couple of my friends, I think one time they came in my crib and it was just nothing but like plants and flowers and shit. And they was like, what? Like it probably gave the wrong impression, but like that's stuff that I had like in my teens. Yeah, exactly.
So it looks like
very,
this pretty
like
much.
Safari, like
my crib, my office, it all looks like
very
this.
Much
nice,
Jumanji.
nice.
Very much Jumanji.
Not Jumanji.
I was like, very much. That's how I can think Safari, Jumanji.
Yeah.
These are artificial though. I would, my crib.
Yo.
No offense.
Nah, that's crazy. This guy's crazy.
It's artificial, but
you know what's crazy? What I know is like similarities between me and you is that like sometimes like with no filter, like sometimes I'll be saying like my sister will say that to me like you be having no filter. I'm like, I mean, I just say what's on my mind sometimes, but I don't try to do it in like a mean way and stuff like that. But I say that because you a Twitter legend. I say you a Twitter legend. I say it all the time. And like you popping on there, like just what you be tweeting yourself. And me and Trish was looking through your Twitter, man.
Yeah, last night.
And I just wanted to,
I gotta be careful.
I wanted to like talk about these tweets.
I was like, yo, what are you finding?
Yeah.
My girlfriend's watching this.
Your girlfriend?
Which one? Oh my God.
Facts. Which one?
Boy leaning over there, bro.
Yes. Yo, which one? That's a fact.
Deflect.
My boy. But yeah, I want to like talk about one of your I feel like your tweets is like entertaining. Like,
oh my God.
I just want to, you want to start?
No, pop it off,
okay,
please.
Sure.
That's crazy.
Okay, so I was looking through your tweets, right? So, oh, I like this one. So it says, I felt like this was dope. I said, well, you said, I try to be very clear on my intentions. I don't beat around the bush. If you're uncertain about my feelings for you as a grown woman, then you're just stupid for real.
Yeah.
Explain that.
I think like...
Well, it's not really self-explanatory.
It's self-explanatory. I feel like whenever I approach this dating pool, like I try to tell you what my intentions is from the jump, right? Whether I'm not looking for a relationship, I'm looking for a relationship. What I'm trying to do that night, what I'm trying to do long term. I kind of like state this from now, and that way you can set a boundary and I can set a boundary and respect that. Okay. Right? So if you think you're uncertain about, my intentions, like I already addressed it, I'm trying to lick your face. I'm trying to, I'm trying to rub your toes. Like, I'm trying to do something romantic. I'm trying to do something outside of platonic. Huh?
Oh. You rub toes?
You want me to rub your toes?
You can rub my toes. I have friends. They're freshly done.
Listen, that's a conversation after the podcast.
At the pod?
Yo, first of all, this lady right here was fronting on me like 20 minutes ago, and now she's like toes. You see how it's going, but
Trish, is that true?
That's not true.
That's not true?
We had a whole coffee date with one of them.
But you supposed to be
one of them ones.
No, no
one of them ones.
No coffee date?
No, I like tea.
So you could drink tea.
You can drink tea in the coffee shop.
Okay, Erica Badu. I'm gonna find a nice little tea spot. We can get to
okay. Find a nice tea spot.
That's a nice little therapeutic, like going to like all coffee shops or tea. Like I think that's
you got your feet
out. Read the next. You have another one. From what we send each other.
I'm reading.
Pick one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The one that got me.
Go ahead.
You said, I wish I made this up, but a stud just came to me as a woman.
Yo. Nah, that's just making me laugh all over again.
That's the one. You sent me that. I was dying in my bed. I said,
wait, what? Yo, explain that. Naj, explain that.
I was in Brooklyn by Prospect Park the other day, and like Brooklyn got like some of the best women, by the way.
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie.
Facts.
It's DC and Brooklyn.
Definitely
you feel me? And then like anything else follows. Shout out to Bronx women too. No offense, but like
they were.
Wherever you from too. Shout out.
From Queens.
I'm from Queens. From Queens. Don't get it twisted. I'm from Queens, and you from the Bronx, right?
Yeah. Anyway,
chill. Don't.
And I don't care. I do it by myself. I'm
from the Bronx.
Okay, love you.
That
down.
commute is crazy. This is like a long-term relationship, like long distance relationship.
Yeah.
But wait, explain that tweet before we. Explain that tweet, because I know what you're trying to.
What happened was I was in Prospect Park, and you know I was speaking to somebody over there. Shout out to that queen. She sings actually, and it's crazy because like I was talking to her for a minute, but it was just a play thing, and like she would always talk about like her boyfriend. And in my head, I'm like, yo, if I'm dealing with you right now, I don't really care about your boyfriend. Right. So one day I'm in Brooklyn just chilling, and like somebody approached me, like 5'4", you feel me? Like, yo, you talk to blah blah blah, and I'm like, excuse me, miss. And I'm like, you feel me? She's like, yo, that's my girl, and I'm like, hold on, like. So I went in my phone. I'm like, yo, this woman right here. And she was like, yeah. I was like, you got it, big bro.
Wait. So she pressed you? Like in person?
Yeah.
In person?
Bro.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I was with my homegirl.
5'4".
You know my homegirl. I'm not gonna say her name, but you know my homegirl. I was with my
I don't know
homegirl.
Anybody associated with Naj.
Nah, you don't know anybody. I was with my platonic homegirl, like somebody I'm not dogging, you feel me? But like I was with her and like it was you look like I was talking about position, but yeah.
I'm about to say
but yeah, like
that's crazy.
I was so like confused because like recently a lot of like men been in my DMs about like their girls, and that's not something that like is like intentional. Like I don't think like I'm like out here like looking at women, like looking at women with boyfriends and stuff. Like people be in my not even trying to brag. Like people be in my DMs at like shooting they shot with me more times. You feel me?
He's gonna shoot.
So like I remember even the other day I screenshot and posted like that dude. He was like, yo, no offense, like I know this is in the past, but you still talking to so and so today, and I'm like, yo, like. Who are you?
Checking.
I mean, like
a Carfax.
Insecure.
And then where people saying that's emotional intelligence and shit. Like that's really weird. Like as a man, if you got insecurities, like
emotional intelligence, you trying to bring people just be using words they don't know how to use.
Like even it's crazy because the other day I was on
What does that have to do with anything?
The other day I was on Twitter and like real life niggas was coming at me, and all I was doing was responding, telling them like suck my dick, like inviting them, like trying to match your energy, and they're like, oh, you're projecting, or you're gaslighting. I'm like, bro, projection is like if you calling me sassy, that's something within yourself that you don't like about you. That now you throwing it on me.
I hate that word so much.
I'm a real life. I'm a social worker. When niggas say certain shit, I'm gonna correct them. But like, I'm also from New York. Like, I wanna like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody unless it's like physical. Like we fighting, so it's like I'm gonna say anything foul to trigger you to want to fight me. That's not weird at all. We're from New York. We do that.
From New York.
I'm not gonna go back and forth and tell you like, X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna just be like, yo, suck my dick, fight me. You feel me? And then that's that. So I feel like
that's it.
Yeah, I feel like
when, like that.
I feel like when niggas try to be emotionally intelligent, all that stuff, like I leave that stuff in the social work field. Like in real life, no man can come to me and like do that stuff. Yeah,
same way. Yeah, you want to do one more tweet?
Damn. Okay.
One more tweet. Do one more. Why not?
We gotta talk about how I actually first met him. Like,
okay, yeah. We can talk about that too after that. We can definitely talk about that. Fact.
Be careful.
He said, "Be careful."
What?
Next,
one of the well, let me see.
You talking about IG Live, or you talking about?
Talk about on Twitter, my boy.
Okay, Twitter. I bet because IG Live was crazy.
I was talking about IG Live.
She talking about. We gonna talk about that afterwards. We talking about right now the Twitter segment. I just want to probably one more tweet.
Okay. I joked with my friend about snatching up a joint. He talks to let me start that over. Yeah. I joked with my friend about snatching up a joint he talks to. If he doesn't make any moves with her, he yells at me, I love a nigga. Now what? I don't know how to respond to that. LMAO.
Yo.
What happened? I probably said that
At least
wrong.
Elaborate on that.
Yeah, elaborate what.
Yo, Lee. Shout out to my son Denzel, but name drop. But nah, basically like Yo, it's all love, but basically like,
crazy.
Yo, shout out Denzel.
Y'all dying. Y'all are dying.
Yo, basically like,
I need
That
backstory.
was fucked up.
I need backstory.
They can edit this shit. You can edit that part out.
I ain't editing shit, nigga. I ain't editing shit.
We'll go this
You already
podcast.
said that shit.
So
say it with,
now I need backstory. Now, what does this mean?
Like, yo, sometimes,
That's
you
his
know,
mans.
sometimes like we have our moments with people and then, you know, either they pass around or like I try to talk to somebody who was unsuccessful. So, you know, George's turn or vice versa, right? So basically some girl that I was kind of flirting with, but I was busy at the time. I made my mans talk to her. But he wasn't doing much. You feel me? So I'm like, yo, bro, like she's in my DMs chatting, bro, and I'm purposely like ignoring her for you. So if you don't do something, let me do something because it's 2 a.m. She's writing me.
Crazy.
So then the nigga called me like, yo, like, I love her. Now what, nigga? And I was like, damn, like, if you love her, I don't love her.
He was capping on that. He wants you to not talk to her.
I love her, nigga, now.
That's crazy. Nah, that's funny. That's funny. But nah, like, I was the same way, like, you was thinking, I was like, I felt like you could have did that with, you know, the girl that, you know, people that you was introducing me to, you know? But
yo, to be honest with you, bro, that was just a weird day. You feel me? Because I should have.
What type of day was that?
I should have bagged that joint. I should have bagged that joint.
Right.
She wanted me to bag her.
right.
And what
But
happened?
I like brown women a little bit more
I
than
do too.
Latino women. So
Yeah.
what happened is you came here with some weird ass.
doing that shit.
Yo, he basically came in with 2 girls.
Ow!
Nah. Yo, he came in with 2 girls, right? Like we was in like a spot in
2 men?
Heights. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm thinking it's a 2-man flex. I'm there with 6 women, but like most of them are like my platonic friends. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
But there was one joint, she was alright, but I'm like, damn, I want this joint that George is with.
Uh-huh.
As I'm getting ready to prepare to talk to the joint that George is with, George is like, oh, nah, talk to her, I'm like, damn.
It's the voice
I don't
change.
sound like that.
Nah.
I'm sick of people doing my voice, yo.
So then I'm like, damn,
Yeah, your
like,
voice
I gotta take the friend with the glasses, you feel me? But you know what? I was gonna talk to this joint, so I'm gonna let George talk to this joint. I ain't gonna lie, I pulled the joint to the side, and it's crazy because the way I put it aside, she was like so happy to like
Talk to
I'm about
him.
to get bagged and shit. And I was like, my friend wants you. I was like, my friend wants you. She was like,
Confused.
so I was like, yo, can you get your number? She was like, yo, he can get my WhatsApp. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
She said, what's up on Instagram?
Have more.
WhatsApp.
Oh,
Yeah.
Have some more. Respect yourself.
Yo,
If a girl, respect yourself, young man.
I thought it was
Please.
the IG.
If we do that, that means
That's insane.
you're just a fan for one of our likes on
I'm gonna
a
tell my
picture.
version. I'm gonna tell my version
I'm
after
telling
this.
you,
then-
that's it.
So then I was like, yo, can you get your IG? Then she gave him the IG, and then like, you know, that was up to them.
That's crazy.
But then I spent the day, like I stopped chilling with those 6 joints. They was to chill with George and his 2 joints, and the joint that like by default I had to chill with was so weird, bro. She was so. I was trying to leave. Like I started.
My apologies.
I was on my phone trying to link other joints, and every time I try to leave, they was like, "What are you doing? Why are you leaving for it?" I'm like, "Yo, George, like she's weird, bro. Like she's really weird." There was one time we was at a spot and we was at Bronx Public, and literally I'm sitting right here, she's sitting right there, but then George and his joints is like next to each other, and I'm looking at her. I took a picture. It's crazy. I still got that picture. I took a picture, and I'm like, "Yo, like." This girl is really weird. And then like she showed me like how you, like she went on my profile, like my IG was like, how you know this person, how you know that? I'm like, bro, don't talk to me no more. Like, you feel me? She was
All right, let me say my version of the story. All right, so
from your eyes.
from
now.
my eyes,
Okay.
my eyes only. So pretty much, I remember, she was at some spot. I forgot. It was
Locksmith.
Locksmith.
Shout out to Locksmith.
Yeah,
I've been
Locksmith.
to Locks.
Go uptown New York
It's
City,
dope.
honey. Spanish
I was trying to go there for the
Bad
Valentine's Day special, but I was like, I chill. I
the
felt
speed
bad.
date
Yeah, I
thing?
felt bad from that. But anyway,
That's where it was at.
yeah, I felt bad from that.
We wasn't going to do that.
I would have.
I'm a legend at Locksmith.
But anyway, I remember I was meeting Najee at the Locksmith, and I was with, one of the girls. What?
Nothing.
I was with one of the girls I was talking to and her friend. So we both pulled up, like we all pulled up to the spot.
Right.
Naj he was with like he said, he's with like 6 joints, like that. It was all beautiful. I'm like, damn, all right. So we chilling on this end and he's on the other end.
Right.
And he comes over and just like sits down and hangs with us. I'm like, you with a whole bunch of other, I'm like, what the hell? So I kind of was confused. I didn't think he was gonna stay with us the whole time, which he did. And I was like, oh shit. And then one of the girls that I was like, oh shit, like she look all right, whatever, like put me on, whatever. So we was hanging with, it was us 4 hanging for that night. And then we went to other spots or whatnot. My friend was acting a little weird towards him.
A little.
She was acting weird. I think it was her first time meeting. It was her first time meeting him.
Asking you
It was
How
her
do you
first
know
time.
this person?
It was
Nah,
just
I
the
was,
energy.
but listen,
like,
I was
energy.
talking to her. It was like very minimal responses, and then in my head, I'm like, I bet I'm about to go back to the other joints.
Yeah.
George was trying to convince me to stay because he had a mission. You feel me?
He wanted you to hold it down.
I was
for the-
chilling,
for the
man.
love of
I
the
was-
mission.
It's
Listen,
a wonderful summer day.
it
My
is what
phone
it
is on
is.
10. Like everything's blowing up. Like I said,
And I'm sitting here.
yeah, and I'm sitting here to like support my friend. You feel me? And like this girl, like I'm
So
talking
goddamn
about.
selfish.
I'm trying.
I ain't
yo,
telling this.
listen,
I ain't what.
It reached a point where like I started like I'm like, damn, I might as well try to talk to George Day, and then George shut that shit down.
Nah.
I'm looking at this woman bozo.
Woman bozo.
She's not saying much. She's not
crazy.
doing much.
No type of.
I'm openly saying I'm trying to leave, and then she's like, "Why are you trying to leave?" I'm like, "Bro, like, cause you're weird." And then like we had to spend the whole day around each other, and there's no moves. Like I'm talking about. I'm not making this up. I was sitting right here.
She was like, where
sitting
you was
over
at?
there.
Yeah.
On her phone.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at George like, yo, I'm trying to dip. And every time
Bro,
I
you
said
could have
that-
went.
Every
ain't
time I
tell
said
you
that, I
leave.
swear to God, every time I said that, he's like, yo, why you trying to leave?
Nah. No.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's
face.
nah.
You have a
Get the fuck out.
That's your
Yo.
face.
Nah, you could have left though. That's my whole point. Like you could have left. I wasn't trying to force you to stay because you had them other joints over there.
But you
like,
didn't
all
want
the
me to
friends.
leave.
Nah, I was cool.
Yo.
It was all good. Wait,
Yo.
what you showing right now?
Yo.
What you showing? Oh, he's
Yo,
showing like, all
that's
the-
it.
She
Yeah.
is
I love that you have the
Yeah.
photos still saved. That's
Nah, because that's how
we be saving
it's a
shit.
text
I be
story,
saving
yeah.
shit too all the time.
Nah, it's in our text story. Yeah, exactly. Weirdo.
We be
Like,
saving
come on,
shit
bro.
all the time.
That's your friend. None of my women friends be doing that, bro.
Yeah.
That's-
My apologies, man. I can't.
Nah,
I
so
really don't
good.
have
Just
no
don't-
explanation.
He said, so
She was
good,
acting
man.
weird.
Just
All
don't
I'm
do
saying
that.
She was.
moving forward, let me be in charge of the women's. Let me.
Clearly, you don't lost your privileges of bringing
Yeah.
teens.
Like, I don't trust
Clearly.
that. I don't trust the things from George at all.
Yeah.
It's all love though.
It was just one girl that you met.
Because your
for me.
ratio
Yeah.
of
your first
of-
impression is the last
It was just
impression.
one
Yeah.
girl.
So if that's
What?
yeah, your first.
No,
That's
first
insane.
question is-
That was my first
you
time
meet
chilling with this nigga
That's
George
insane.
too, bro.
Oh,
What?
really?
What happened?
That was my first time chilling with you, like real, like,
Oh,
like
what?
for real.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was about to
then
never
like a
chill with
7 out of
him again.
10.
I was
7 out of
so
10.
what? My bad.
Out of 10.
My bad, my boy. My bad.
Alright.
Yo, this guy's crazy. But yo, I wanted to just share a quick story. So, I'm back in the gym, right?
So I love that, but you know I'm like so excited you're back.
Yeah, motivation. I see Naj in the gym. I see Trish every day in the gym.
flexing.
You know what I'm saying? All right, chill. So I'm in the gym. Right? Working out. I do it like I try to do 4 to 5 times a week. So I come in the gym today. I'm like, let me do an early morning session. So I get there. I see the nigga that my ex is currently with. Right? I see.
Shut up.
Yeah. I see him. Like I'm looking. I'm coming in.
The chunky
yes.
nigga?
Yes.
With the fat nose?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I come in and I see him, and you know, it's crazy. It's weird looking at somebody that that your fiance cheated on you with. Like it's weird, right?
No, that was motivation.
You know what I'm saying? Like she cheated
Stomp
on
it.
him with me. So I'm there looking, so I'm looking. I'm like, I look right at him. Like I was just like this. Like I'm looking at Nas right now. I was like, oh shit. Okay. I'm not grilling, but I just looked at him.
You know you? You know what you like?
I don't know, cause she lied so much. She said like none of y'all like know each other well like that, but she think I don't know. I know
Right.
how he look.
Right.
I don't know if he know how I look. So he's over the machines for the back, whatever like that. It's like I go walk up to the machine next time. I just go there and just do my little workout. Just being an ass. I just,
Why
I
are
just
you-
love it. Just being an ass.
You were
So I
doing
sit
it off
there.
your ego. You were feeding
sit
off your
there.
ego. You didn't have to. You
I
just went
sit
about
there
your
and I'm
thing.
doing it. I'm just
And you
like,
know
yo,
that.
he look familiar. I'm like, okay, cool. So he gets up the machine. He goes down that way. And I see him like on the curl and stuff like that. And then after that, I didn't see him at that anymore. He disappeared.
That's just
crazy.
crazy seeing.
It's crazy. I couldn't, I was like, yo, I couldn't believe this. This is the first time this shit ever happened to me. Where I see like the nigga that my ex is currently with. It's crazy. But I just wanted to share that. I thought that was kind of crazy in the morning at the gym.
You just want like
Shout out to George.
shout out to George.
It's crazy. But back to Najee. So we covered the Botanical Brown shit. We covered the social work shit.
Botanical Brown. Did I text you that last
He
night?
actually gave me that title.
Yeah, Botanical Brown, yeah.
Because his last name is
I
Brown.
texted. I was gonna like
Botan-
it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be the name of the
I
episode.
named my daughter that, like.
Botanical?
Yeah, Botanical Brown.
That's different. That's different.
I named him.
That's
I like
fire.
that.
That could work. That could work.
So you see kids in the future? You want a daughter?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I see kids like 2-3 years from now. Not
3
right
years?
now though. Like right now, I'm wilding, but like 2-3 years from now, because like I got a couple goals I want to accomplish before I make the ultimate goal of having like children. You feel me?
Can you see yourself settling down? Or is that in the?
I see myself being like the typical Jamaican dad that like I got love for all my baby moms, but I'm to myself.
Okay, you gotta be a Rolling Stone. Copy.
Yeah,
literally a Rolling Stone.
But I also like the idea of love. You feel me? It's just like right now I don't see that. You feel me? Like, who knows what we'll see in 2 years? Like right now I want to buy a house. Like I want to get my LCSW. Yeah, because like I feel like a lot of times people they get children because like that's their fulfillment in life, and right now my fulfillment in life is other things.
Facts.
So, like I don't want my greatest accomplishment right now to be a kid. Yeah. And I wish, what if?
I'm gonna be honest though. Can you like I see kids in the future too, but like when I think about like if I actually got that text, like I'd be thinking like, is that? I don't know. Like sometimes I feel like, do I really want kids? Like, of course in the future, but. Now it's just like I'm chill right now. Just how the world is set up right now. I'm
33.
I'm cool.
And people, my mom's still
Jesus here.
Shut up.
I'm also at that weird age where like women I talk to, they want kids, so they like really like.
No, really?
Like there's this joint. I ain't gonna front. When I was like 24, there was this girl that like I really liked.
I can't catch the pregnant.
And like the crazy thing is like she was a couple years older than me, but like every single time she pressured having a kid, I'm like, yo, I'm sleeping on a couch. Like you feel me? I'm sleeping on a futon. And she's like, yo, like, I want kids and this is like the direction I'm moving to. So she stopped talking to me and a couple months later she got pregnant. And it was like, that's her mind. Like her mindset was already made up on having children.
Sheesh.
You feel me? And I think like a lot of women are like that right now where they send that boundary, which I gotta respect. Like, like they want children and that's that. But I can't do that right now. You feel me? I'll be set back 18 years if I get a kid right now in my prime. You feel me? Like
I haven't, and so far that I've observed, I'm seeing a lot of women like, yeah, I'm cool off children. I'm cool off that.
Right.
I don't like to have to go through the body changes and all this shit that we have to endure.
You be in the gym though, so that'd be life for you.
I don't give a fuck about that. That shit takes a lot.
Yeah,
your body is never the same. You may not even pee the same.
No, you sound compatible with me because it's like there's women out here that's really like.
I don't want it. I don't want it right now because I want to work on my career as well.
Right.
They're like, I ain't got my big girl job. So, and then I'm working on like. I officially take my cybersecurity exam.
Nice.
Okay.
It's booked and ready to go. I have no choice.
I'm proud of you.
Me too.
Thank you. So that's why I'm like, because I've been putting it off. I'm not gonna hold you. I think a few episodes ago, I'm gonna call myself out before anybody looks at the old episodes. Like, nah, Trish, you capping. I was scared.
You be capping about a lot of things.
I don't be capping about a lot of things. Stop that. I was fearful.
Houston.
It's happening. Like I said.
I'm fucking with you.
I'm about to say, you know why I have to stay here.
Yeah.
So
I'm just fucking with you.
You made me lose my train of thought. You know
my bad.
I'm
The cybersecurity. Sorry. Yeah.
But yeah, I was fearful on taking the exam because like I said, I'm not really good like test taking. I think a lot of people are, but I was capping. I was like, every time I hit the place the date, select the date, I capped. But now I officially did it, and it's like
past that.
I'm anxious now.
You gonna pass it with flying colors.
I mean, the worst thing that can happen is you take it.
And you fail. Yeah.
Take it again. Then take it again.
I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna lie. Like
that's how my best friend told me.
I had to take a social work exam, and I remember like failing that shit twice. You feel me? And I never felt discouraged. I was like, yo, I still gotta
take it again. Facts.
And my job is gonna still make me take it.
Facts.
Then I passed, and I was like, all right, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the worst that can happen is you just take it again, and honestly, it is what it is. But I'm praying that you pass it the first time.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
You gotta pass it. I'm not even worried about it. You gotta pass that with flying colors. Facts.
That's why I'm trying to lean towards.
So this is not y'all first time meeting. You two, like y'all met on the IG Live. Like we was on IG Live.
There's a section you skipped out because we got like.
Yeah, y'all met on IG Live, right? You know what I mean? We ain't pressed for nothing.
We're not pressed for
y'all met on IG Live, right? Y'all met on IG Live. So
you know what's so crazy? We met. No, it was me and you doing live.
We were.
And we were like promoting our show.
Thing. Yeah.
We was playing this shit. People were getting in, joining in. I didn't even expect
my boy jumped on.
It's like what 12 is after midnight. After midnight, the time is different. Yeah. So people just talking like mainly became more females.
Yeah.
And shit.
He was like the only male. It was
you know what's crazy, man? I think I told you like 2 of my old teams was in the.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Oh yeah, you did.
2 of my old teams in the line. I was like, come on.
Najee, you good? What's up?
I'm good. I'm just waiting to see what his story.
Yeah. So what happened? What was Najee doing in the live?
No, I don't know how it turned into. It's one of your IG friends, like your followers, and I started getting a little raunchy. I don't fully remember how we got here, but somebody pumped Najee up.
I think you pumped me up.
My son was pumped up.
We're going to continue talking.
He was charged up.
Did I charge it up? I was probably popping shit. And I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna send me no dick pic. Like, yo, send me something.
He said that?
Like, yo,
Najee said
I don't know this man.
He said he'll send you a picture?
Did I say that?
What did he say? How did that line
I think there was.
They was hyping it.
You and your homegirl.
I don't remember
talking
anything.
about like not you. It was her and the other girl on live, basically talking about little weebies and stuff like that. And then I just happened to be the only dude on the live after a while.
At the time, yeah.
So then, like,
now I remember.
Then it was like, oh, it's only one dude in here, and they were like amping me up, and I'm like, I ain't scared. You feel me? I'm a send it.
I wasn't really expecting. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Wait, so he sent you the picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent it like a boomerang.
Yeah,
like
a boomerang. I said, you know what? It's a little dash of creativity.
Insane.
A little dash.
It was one of the ones that do numbers.
Right. So wait, what?
The ones that do numbers.
Yeah, it's one of the videos that like you get the job.
I mean,
what?
It was cool. I mean, I felt if you got any pointers. You know, I'm a video sound on type of
Oh
thing.
my God.
You get the sound on when I'm like really in it.
Okay.
That's like the lightning effect. Like let's set the tone. This is what I'm holding on. You feel me?
This is what I'm working with.
Won't be killing me, yo.
Yeah, I ain't no square.
Won't be killing me. They be like, yo, I want you, Jerk. I want to hear the sound and everything, but won't send you a picture. Like, get the fuck out of here.
But y'all want the Backshot Mania videos. Y'all like all the oils and shit like that.
Y'all be too.
I like shit like that.
Doing too much.
What's wrong? Then y'all doing too much because I like shit like that.
Like when I send stuff, I don't really.
They're appreciated.
In person.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's appreciated. Especially if I was going to send out something, I want it to be appreciated for people who send me stuff. Yeah. It's appreciated. So
that was it.
What's wrong with that?
Y'all be on some.
It's like, okay.
I ain't afraid that like. Unless it's warranted, though, I don't just be sending unsolicited dick pics and like.
Yeah, like what made you? What made you have the confidence to just send?
I really wasn't expecting.
Like
why are you saying it like that? You're just annoying me right now.
I'm comfortable with with myself, so
of course,
I'm not afraid to send it. And also, like that's like I said, like my intentions from the jump. You feel me? It's not like I'm here like, hey, how's the podcast going or something like that. I'm sending you a dick pic because like. This is the intention.
Gotcha.
No offense to you.
Okay.
I didn't catch the intention. I was like, okay.
In general, like this is how I'm coming. You feel me? Like, this is how I'm coming.
This is me.
So yeah, man, y'all can talk more on the coffee date and everything like that.
She wants.
I could do that. Tea.
I
gotta pay attention. So I'm gonna take her to a tea date.
The tea date. Yeah, that's a fact. Okay, all right, cool.
But that's how we met. And then I just followed him on Twitter. We followed each other back on Twitter, and I was like, I just kept in.
Like, all right, so IG Naj is PG-13.
Yeah, I'm not peeping nothing.
Naj is rated R.
Twitter forever.
Rated R.
And TV. Twitter forever.
And what's that thing? TV. What's it? TV. The
TVMA.
MA. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's Naj. X. Yeah. That's him.
Sometimes I catch some of his raunchy shit. I just be scrolling like this. Nigga just be.
Yeah, he got no filter. That's how give it up.
Like,
that's okay.
Outside of Twitter, bro, like in my real life, I'm one of the most like professional, articulate like individuals. But then on Twitter, like I get a chance to be a dickhead, and it's like so relieving,
such a
bro.
Stress
it's just social media though.
But you know what's so crazy? Like shit like that is like, yeah, your closest friends are like professionals, but like I know you for real. You be cussing and doing all this type of things, but the whole time you're a teacher,
right?
Yeah, it's
a fourth grade teacher.
Like, I always promote like Twitter because Twitter really like it just. Like, bro, imagine having a tough day with a client. You in the hospital with this client for 6 hours because you're mentally unbalanced and shit. And then, like, you're like, damn, like, I need to unwind. Obviously, I don't be talking my job. People don't even know I do social work on Twitter. That's the crazy part. But then, like, I get to go on Twitter and be like, where the hoes at? Or, like, say some Dave Chappelle quote or, like, just say something that magically goes viral. Like, it's weird because I just be saying stuff that come to mind. I don't fish for like viral sensations and stuff like that. Now, like,
but it just be happening
it
for
just
you.
Be happening.
But one of your things did go viral.
It's Kanye.
The Kanye tweet.
That one went.
That made so much sense.
The Botanical Garden tweet. Like, it's mad stuff that
That made so much sense during that Diddy situation.
Yeah.
Never saw Kanye.
And then people were triggered by it.
What you want? What?
People were like,
but it
yo,
made sense, though.
Kanye support Nazis. And it's the same as like.
But he's not touching children.
Like, it's weird.
He's not doing. Yeah. He's not sodomizing people. Like, he has his own views. That's just his views.
And it's literally a view. It's not like Kanye out here like on some like I'm Hitler. You know, he's just saying something, blurting it out.
Yeah, he be saying
that
something.
That nigga got like border personality disorder. Like, he definitely like he got a mental illness, but like he's not a harm to himself or others with what he says.
Genius. But he's usually the ones that are mad are usually genius.
And honestly, Kanye is one of my biggest inspirations.
I know
the Jesus. You
Kanye,
like, really my Twitter name, the Jesus.
Cause you one of them big Kanye fanatics, and you always gonna stick by him no matter what. Like I love that.
Who else is a Kanye fan? What's her name?
Who?
Your friend.
My friend?
Yeah. Tammy.
Oh yeah.
Tammy, I've seen her go.
Yeah, she loves Kanye
super hard.
But you're a Kanye fanatic and you're a Wale fan too. Yeah, I like that mixture.
Wale.
That mixture.
Yo,
Wale was supporting black women before it was cool.
Heavy.
For real.
Heavy.
Wale
before it was cool.
was empowering black women way before it was cool. And it should always be cool, but I'm always gonna have respect for Wale. All jokes aside, like shout out to Wale.
That's what's up.
I love that.
Listen, bro, he for Lauren and I'm Botanical Brown, bro. Like, it's crazy because that nigga be chatting to me on Twitter too, bro.
I see.
He be reposting shit. He be replying to you. I be seeing that. I be peeping all that.
You know the vibes. Uptown Moon.
So moving on, like tonight is the boxing night. We got Devin Haney. We got Ryan Garcia. Who you got winning that fight?
To be real with you, I mean,
I need to know your honest answer.
Stylistically, Haney has every way to win.
Okay.
I'm personally pulling for Ryan Garcia because like he's just funny at this point.
You know what's crazy? I feel the same way. I feel like Ryan styles make fights, right? Yeah. But I feel like I just want a surprise to happen. I know who's gonna possibly go. I just want to see a surprise, like oh shit, like that.
I'm kind of disappointed that Ryan didn't make weight because I feel like
he
did that on purpose. I think he did on purpose.
Either way, both of them are gonna be heavy tonight. So like he could have just made that 140 and then go to like 160, 155 tonight. But I think like
going acting stupid though. Like.
The smart me, Haney's gonna win.
Yeah.
But personally, I want Ryan to hit this nigga. Like,
right.
I want a few highlight moments.
Yeah. I want to see
like it's getting close.
Yeah.
And I need those type of moments. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
That's why I wanted the podcast to be later so I can just go straight into
who you got one.
I got it for Haney.
Oh, Haney?
Yeah, I got it for Haney.
I feel how Nashville. I just want to see something.
But like I do want to see some close calls. I do. That's the part I'm waiting for. That's the part that I'm looking for. Like some surprising, outcomes. That's what I'm looking for.
Boxing hasn't been as competitive as like I thought it would be. So
I
think like this fight for some reason is gonna bring the best out of both of them. Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't even see the point of this fight. Like it's nothing.
Well, they're just talking shit. They're just talking shit to each other, right?
Belt. Like for me, they should just like shut this fight.
Because they're not gonna fight for the belt no more. Because he overweight.
Teofimo and like Haney should fight, or like Tank and Haney should fight. Like, but I think like Garcia is nice, but he's not somebody that like I'm really like intrigued to see fight. I just like his like demeanor, like how funny he is, bro. Like
he just like he puts on a show. It's like entertainment wise. Like it makes you look back like with Adrian Broner
tonight.
He better have this energy.
I hope he got that same energy tonight.
Nah, because I peeped that like he was just doing a whole bunch. Like I saw that he married Savannah Bond, like the porn star. I was like, nah, ain't no way. I'm like, this is all for show, and I'm loving it. Entertainment wise.
For real?
Yes.
No, this is me. I'm not fully invested.
Yeah. He said he married. It was like coupled up.
Didn't he divorce one shorty?
Yeah, the one he had a kid with. Ryan Garcia. Yeah, I think he divorced her or whatever like that.
And then he's married a porn star.
I don't believe none of this shit though. Everything's for entertainment only.
Yeah, of course.
Entertainment.
You know, it's for not for entertainment. There's Chris Brown beef.
That Drake beef is hilarious.
That Drake beef is hilarious as well. I'm loving the energy that's bringing right now. Everybody's just beefing. Yeah,
we waiting for that Kendrick response though. I ain't gonna hold you, Drake.
That shit.
Drake, you wait. What happened?
Kendrick a cornball.
You said Kendrick a cornball. Why you said
Kendrick a cornball?
Why you said that?
I mean, I feel like this nigga does this shit sporadically every couple years when he trying to promote an album. He gonna he gonna diss a bunch of people. I feel like that nigga Percy don't like Big Sean because Big Sean's supposed to have an album rollout.
Yo,
and this nigga dropped that shit. Big Sean. Like he's a weirdo to me, bro. And I feel like a lot of niggas be eating up the whole lyricism shit. But I feel like on paper, like even Control, like Kendrick had the worst verse. He just name dropped. Cause Jay Electronica body him, Big Sean body him, but he he started saying names and niggas like, oh, this is controversial. Like I never really looked at him. Like even with Jay-Z, I think they was on Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. Jay-Z literally was like, yo, bro, I can murder you, but I'm gonna let you kill me on this because this is your song. So nobody never really challenged like Kendrick. And like I feel like
Drake is doing it.
Yeah, Drake is doing it. And it's weird because Drake out of all people, like I would never look at Drake as like a lyricist, but like right now he's doing it.
But he is. I feel like everybody overlooks that part. I feel like everybody overlooks that with Drake not being lyrical. He gets busy. You can still caption. You can have captions from his songs. Like so, what more lyrical can you be from that? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like people don't.
I think Drake is commercial.
Give him his credit.
I think Drake is commercial more than lyrical.
But give him his credit. He's a GOAT.
Drake.
He's a GOAT.
I literally tweeted that.
Drake and Kanye to me, they two separate goals. But I agree with you.
Yeah.
But I don't think Drake is like a lyricist. I think Drake is a commercial dude that he makes lyrics that are so pop that they can be captions. Nobody's gonna sit here and fucking quote Kendrick. If you quote Kendrick as a caption, I'm not liking that post.
I'm weird.
That's insane. Like,
nah, Kendrick, but I respect what Kendrick does. Like his albums are old. Like all his albums to me are like classics.
Nah,
he moves.
Nah,
he does. What?
I feel like his first album was cool. And
first album was fire.
I feel like they hyped the other albums.
I don't really care for the other.
Yeah, To Pimp a Butterfly wasn't all that to me.
I love The Pimp a Butterfly. They're bugging, right, Wolf? Bugging, right? Bugging. Like y'all crazy.
I feel like that Wakanda Forever shit really hyped Kendrick Lamar up and made y'all niggas like. I understand we gotta like root for everybody that's black, but if that's the case, let's throw in Wale into this shit. You feel me? Like why isn't Wale? Wale is just as lyrical as these niggas.
He's a talent.
And
Wale better than Kendrick?
Because he's not sponsored by the Wakanda Forever like Ryan Coogler and them niggas. Like like come on, bro. Like I'm not trying to hear this shit, bro.
Wale better than Kendrick?
Wale, block everybody's hell yeah.
No, is he better than?
If you do a versus right now, Wale is wilding on these niggas.
You think
verses for verses.
I'm asking you, is he better
for the
than Kendrick?
women? First of all, we not doing no verses for lyrical shit. Like we going to verses with a stadium. We not playing King Kunta and women is twerking or women is vibing.
But is he better than? Is he
He's better than Kendrick? Wale deserves an award. Like,
I'm not saying he's not. I
Big Sean is another one that I feel like
he's
supposed to rumble with Kendrick and he just didn't get the pull because unfortunately Kanye didn't. One thing about Kanye, when he put you under him, he using you for his own personal narrative. You feel me? So maybe Big Sean kind of lost that. Same with Wale and the Jay-Z. You feel me? Some reason that light skinned brother. What part of him is calling you his nigga? You feel me? Like that light skinned brother. That's why he had to apologize.
That diss was hard. That's when he was going.
What side of my
Cole?
What side of my biracial friends calling me?
That was a hard line.
Come on, bro. Like you, and that's Groundhog's Day. That's
that's
like,
my shit.
That's
my shit.
Like niggas not real Wale fans, so they don't.
Nah, I like Wale. I listen to all Wale shop. Listen, I'm just a fan of hip hop.
He's definitely on my playlist. Regular.
But I'm not gonna let you discredit Kendrick. Though.
I'm not discrediting.
I feel like you discrediting him.
I feel like he's overhyped. Don't do that. I'm not saying he's overhyped. He's overhyped. He's overhyped. Kendrick every couple
all his albums are being talked about. All his albums being talked about. Like
all the Drake's albums are being talked about.
Of course. But I'm just saying Kendrick's albums are he takes his time and puts together a masterpiece.
And Drake does the same thing. Take Care was literally an album that he took his time to make, and that's why it's called Take Care. You feel me?
Favorite.
Scorpion, like 1 billion streams in the first week. He took his time with that. It's literally half rap album, half R&B album.
I love it.
Even for all the dogs, as much as y'all want to say it's trash, bro, he literally formulated an album for the younger demographic, and that shit did numbers, bro. And he didn't have to do no.
That was genius.
He didn't have to do no sales.
I was like, he did one for the girls. He did a song for the girls and the gays. Okay,
come on, bro.
He made
I'm not discrediting, because I'm a biggest Drake fan here. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying I feel like Kendrick. I can't let you like his albums to me.
So if you go to a spot, like you gonna request Kendrick music?
Oh God, this is not. Nah, I'm just asking. That type of artist to be blasting that.
Answer the question. Don't do that. It's a yes or no.
He said, "Now he's trying to come at me."
If you go to a spot, would you listen to like Kendrick? Or would you be like, yo, play?
Put on that bitch, don't kill my vibe. Yeah.
You would?
Yeah, put on that bitch, don't kill my vibe. I'm answering your question.
This man.
I'm just saying though. I feel like his album. You don't like none of his albums. So you saying you don't like none of his albums?
Good Kid, Mad City is dope.
Good Kid, Mad. Yeah. You don't like to Pimp a Butterfly. You don't like that. You don't like Damn.
Nah, Damn was very.
You don't like Damn?
Damn was very pop.
That's a storm.
That's the joint with loyalty.
Yes.
That nigga tried to be mainstream so bad on that shit. You feel me? Like,
you don't like Damn?
bro, I think Cole.
You just don't like Kendrick.
I like Kendrick.
It was okay not to like Kendrick.
I only like 2-3 songs of that. I'm not gonna lie.
Loyalty.
That's my Loyalty
only
is
song,
like 2 other songs.
But I mean, Cole's discography is just as dope. You feel me?
I'm disappointed in Cole. I don't want to talk about Cole.
I feel like Big Sean outside
Look at
his
your
second.
face. You look so hurt.
Yeah, because I love Cole. I'm very.
Because he apologized.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of weak.
Yes.
Him, yeah.
Nigga, what?
But shout out to Ari Lennox though. Feel me? That's a real woman. She gonna hold down a corny nigga no matter what. and she posted me my wife, but that's a story for another time.
Well,
he loves some Ari.
I did notice that. You were definitely in love with Ari.
I ain't gonna lie.
She shout you out too.
Yeah, she shout me out. She be in my DM. She be liking my posts, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe another lifetime. Maybe another lifetime.
So I remember you saying, like, when it comes to like settling down and stuff like that, if you got someone like, for example, Ari Lennox, like you was able to get her, would that be someone that you hold down and you just be with her, or you gonna have to?
Either I hold it down or she pay child support. You feel me? Like, but I mean, honestly, like I said, the concept of settling down, like me personally, I've never witnessed like true black love with like somebody like settle down, like, and not trying to like regress into my trauma and shit, but like I've never seen that before. Mm-hmm. So like that seems like uncanny to me. You feel me? And like
people are not aware.
For me to do that, that's gonna be my first time doing that. And that's also me breaking like a barrier and a curse like with family shit. Like you feel me? And that's another reason why I don't argue with women. Right. Because I understand the importance of trauma and I understand like it's different layers to it, right? So I just know myself too well to like really interact with those things. Do I want to settle down one day? Of course. I feel like we all do.
I think everybody wants to. Yeah. Everybody wants to be with somebody. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like the world, like what's going on in the world, it makes you like that's a problem. Like, oh, you know, work on yourself and you're always working on yourself. Some things actually help you while you are dealing with somebody that you just have to experience. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that.
But that's an everyday thing, though. Like you working on yourself and stuff like that. You can still bring somebody into your circle. It's never ending. That's the thing people understand. It's never ending, and there's nothing wrong with bringing somebody into that when you're ready. Like, okay, I can have someone with me while I do that.
But the toughest part about that is like sometimes I want to be to myself. Like sometimes literally like I just want to be in my own
boundaries.
Yeah.
I'm a lone wolf, man.
When you're in a relationship, like when you really settle down, you cannot do that anymore. Yeah. You know, like somebody they're willingly invading your space because you allow them at that point. You can't beat yourself. You can't like have that moment to debrief because you got to debrief with them. You know what I mean? And then that's when you're being selfish, when you put yourself first. Like once you get in a relationship, once you have kids, you no longer can put yourself first. You got to really think about the plethora of things
your
around
family.
you. Like even in philosophy, they always talk about the watch, right? Like how the watch got different working parts, right? Mm-hmm. And all these parts got to work together to work well. Like when I'm in a relationship, it's a watch. Like I'm gonna have the kids. I gotta make sure that their wellness and well-being is good. I got a wife. I gotta make sure that, you know, she feels secure. She feels loved. Like I can't just always put myself first no more, you know? So I think right now it's like I'm putting myself first for the right reasons. And then when it's all said and done, then, you know, I could do that. But that's selfish if I was to be like, I'm working on myself, but I still love you, you know? Yeah. That's literally what I'm doing now with dating. It's like, yo, I can stop talking to you right now because I'm working on myself. Right. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally what I'm doing.
I like that logic.
I can't do that in a relationship, bro.
I like that logic. I ain't gonna hold you.
I like my alone time.
Make sure y'all put all these on Instagram so I can, like, quote them because I'm giving gems right now.
This guy, man.
Listen. I'm just glad we got this, like,
I'm glad too, because this dude, man,
finally got it out the way.
This guy is something. This is a piece of work, man. I'm telling you, for real.
It was a good.
He's still my guy though. This my man right here,
still
man.
My brother though.
It's my guy for real. You want to leave off with anything?
Leave off? No, actually. I was enjoying this, like what was happening here. So you know me, because you guys knew each other longer. So
me and Naj go way back, man. We never had one thing. I never had nothing, no beef, nothing with him.
Yeah,
we always been cool. We don't have to talk every day, but when we talk, it's like we pick up where we left off. You know what I'm saying?
That's what friends are.
He even, you know what's crazy? He even calls, because I'm not really a phone person like that. So he'll call me. You FaceTime me, but yeah, I answer when I'm like free sometimes. Sometimes I don't answer, but I don't really like talking on the phone. I don't like talking on the phone. So when Naj sometimes calls me, sometimes I'll be busy or I'll have time to pick up. And he'll actually call me and we'll talk on the phone rather than texting because he doesn't like to text.
I don't like to text.
And I don't like being on the phone. So we have to compromise some way, somehow. So
romance.
We'll just talk. You know what I'm saying? I like that.
And I'm good on like,
we're cool.
I'm good on like wellness checks too because you never know what your friends are going through. You always like once a week, you know, I try to like call all my friends, you feel me, and just do a check-in. Like even with the coffee date, that came with from me and my homegirl. We wasn't chilling that much. And I was like, yo, you still my sis. Like, you know, let's try different coffee spots. And then obviously, because of Twitter, like it became a like romantic thing where like other women want to join. But like I'm big on like my homie Leland in the background, but I call that dude like twice a week, 3 times a week just to see what we doing on the weekend. Mm-hmm. I'm big on that. Like big on family, big on friendship, bro. Like one thing nobody can ever say about me is I'm a terrible person because I'm always gonna have my friends.
Well, I tell you, I'm big on my friendship. I don't play about my friendship.
And that's why I'm proud of this podcast. I mean, there was a moment I was pressuring George to like continue to do his podcast shit.
Yeah.
And I could probably say that, like, you know, we got to call our friends out when it comes to their endeavors, right? Like, I'm telling George, like, you're not doing enough. And then, you know, look at him being way more consistent than ever been.
Trying.
Like, you know, my son leading in the background. I tell him all the time, like, when this new music gonna come out, you feel me? And vice versa, like, when I'm gonna drop new products, like, you always gotta, like, encourage your friends to do better.
Facts.
You want more. You want more for them.
Nah, definitely. And I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Nah, it's for real.
He put me on. I keep on telling people, like, he put me on.
Look at that. I helped make you. Not playing.
Yo.
Sound good.
I'm just proud of this moment. Like, I love it. I'm glad he came on. You know what I'm saying? We finally got to, maybe, possibly, it could be a part 2, you know.
I think we do a part 2, include him in like a round table.
Yo,
type of one with the 5 mics.
But who will be the other?
We can find. Oh, come on! Different personalities. We could bring back Brooke.
We could definitely bring back Brooke for sure.
We could bring Brooke back,
and you bring some of your people.
I could finally bring Carnation
at a later time though. But I'm down.
I could finally bring her.
Boy,
it's like 5 p.m. I'll be cool. This shit is crazy.
Don't start doing this, man.
I'm not even gonna hold
this guy's crazy, yo.
Make sure
this is the only time that was available for
That's
me.
a fact.
Yeah.
For
Next
us.
time, let me know so I can help.
I definitely let you know, didn't I?
I'll help.
Yeah. I'll let you know a week in advance.
Yo, you let me know. Time out.
What? When I hit you up?
You let me know
Monday?
on Thursday the time. You let me know on Thursday the time.
What?
I called you on Friday.
Nah, hold on.
You didn't respond back on Friday. You was like, I'm going to the gym. I'm going to call you right back. Then after that, Friday night, the nigga texted me like the actual script of what's going on in the podcast. And then I was like,
listen, I hit this dude up.
Last night.
Listen. I hit this dude up on Monday, 1:02 p.m. I said, yo, you free Saturday afternoon? He said, what time, bro? He didn't even give me an answer. He just said, what time? I said, 1 p.m. I'll book it today. Because I want to make sure we book it the day of, right? So I said, I'm going to let you know everything. He said, that's fine with me. Leland pulling up. I said, okay, yeah. But we're going to be interviewing you, though. So he's like, that's fine. He's just there for more support. And then I said, let me book this real quick. And I sent him the screenshot of the date and the time for Saturday.
I dead didn't read it.
You dead didn't read it, right? Yeah, exactly. Okay. And I said, see you Saturday. That was Monday. So then I hit him up yesterday because I ain't hear from him. I said, yo, just confirm tomorrow.
But I called you.
Address.
That's why
you called me Thursday and I was getting ready to go in the gym,
then
right?
This all started because you overlooked.
Right.
No,
you don't check he's not a texter. Yeah, he's not a texter.
I drive a lot.
He's not a texter. I told you that. He doesn't text.
Call people I'm driving.
So I just sent him. I just made sure I sent the details to cover mine.
Now he dead sent it to me. Now I'm looking at he dead sent it, but
right.
I called him thinking that he was gonna tell me verbally, and he's like, I'm in the gym. I'll call you back.
Yeah, I'm in the gym.
It's crazy because I was on FaceTime and when I saw the thing, I was like, oh, that's when you confirm it? All right, my bad.
Exactly.
Right.
See?
I think Leland is crazy. Leland reminded me
it
that today was a thing. Like, I almost forgot. Like, no lie. Leland reminded me on like Thursday, Friday, like, yo.
You see what I go through?
Probably fuck around, be the first and the last.
See what I go through with this dude?
Yo,
this guy is something
else. Next time, let's do it for
Mr. Busy Man.
Nah, it's no next time. We're good.
It's no next time.
Yo, that was a calm curve right there. Nah, we're good. We're good. We're good.
I'm gonna be on the Joe Budden podcast instead. You feel me?
Okay.
Speak that shit.
I mean, one of my tweets was on
Bring
the podcast.
Bring me on board too.
Yo, one of my tweets was on the podcast.
I'll be on the sideline watching.
Which one?
One of my tweets was on the Joe Budden podcast.
Yo, what tweet isn't on the joke with him? I
don't even need this. Y'all need.
Heard you, King.
I'm joking.
It's grass green on that side, by all means.
Listen, if you're on Joe Budden's podcast, let me be on the sidelines. Let me be on sidelines.
Mel's a baddie.
What happened?
Baddie too, but Mel's a baddie.
Mel's Ford? Oh, of course. She's still good.
She's still good.
Man. What did I want to leave off with?
What did you want to leave off with?
I'm trying to think, because was so much I said I was going to say, but I did. I spoke my piece.
You covered.
So I just wanted to bring that up.
You covered a lot. I'm so proud of you.
It's a real. It's been.
What's so crazy? It's been a while since we've been thorough. Like usually, the last 2 episodes,
going with the flow,
winging it.
Yeah, going with the flow.
I like.
But I kind of Naj when he was like, "Yo, like I just want something to like go off on," because I used to be like that when I first came. When I dropped my podcast, I used to have stuff written out. Sometimes I go with the flow, but it actually went well. Like how I structured it.
I recommend y'all do that more often.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, we go back to doing that, of course.
Wow, look what I'm starting.
What? You trying to take the credit for everything, man. Damn, just take it for that one thing. That's it. But
Give an inch, she take a mile, boy.
What happened? Yeah,
that's
Naj. That's Naj for sure. Facts. All right, last question. What made you like over time? Because I remember, like, what made you like with your confidence, like as far as like, because we all have that issue, like we all have major confidence when it comes to certain things. What made you just have confidence that like I'm gonna do that damn thing, like the clothing brand, like whatever you're doing, like your hobbies on the side, like what made you like have that confidence to like, especially with women too, just everyday life, like, you know what I mean? Like what made you have that confidence to be like, I'm that nigga?
You know what's crazy? It always was me. You know, like it was always like I said, like my mom passed away in 2017, may she rest in peace. And I always I was always in a dark place with myself, right? Like the women always found me attractive. My sisters, my aunts, they always told me I was a handsome young man.
Right.
You feel me? Young fella. But within, like, I always was like, yo, I'm like right now I'm in a full-time right now. I'm working 3 jobs just to like afford my Lexus and all that shit.
Right.
It was always within. And I think like I had to work on myself before like my confidence came there. So it was never like an external issue. It was more like an internal issue. Gotcha. And I think like once you get right with yourself, like, you know, it's hard not to win.
The floor is out.
So like I feel like especially like these past like 4 years, like I've really like went to the gym. I really like, you know, took care of my mental health, my physical health, and like I'm my best self. And I think like people are starting to see that. My nephews, my nieces, my family, my love life, women, you know,
happier.
And they're starting to see that and they're realizing like, all right, this is, you know, his best self. And I got to put my best foot forward every day. You feel me? Like I don't complain about the rough times because that's just, I'm gonna remember those days and my better nights. You feel me? So I don't even worry about that stuff. And I encourage people to think the same way. I'm never stressed out. You feel me? Like because we got.
I'm quick to say it always works out.
Yeah, it always.
I just told my friend, always works out. Worrying is for the devil.
Yeah, it always pans out.
It always works out, no matter how anybody sees it. You may not see it now, but it works out for a reason. So.
True. This
I
is
ain't
true.
worried about
This
that. I feel you on that one, 100%.
Yeah, I respect that. But in closing, I want to thank Naj, my boy, for jumping on the pod as a guest. Botanical Brown. I want to thank you, my brother. Brown. Thank you so much for jumping on the podcast. We hope to see you again, man.
No doubt.
Hopefully,
see what's up.
On your terms. I'm gonna talk to your manager. Hold on, I'm gonna talk to his manager, and we gonna try to get you sorted. All right.
You my manager, right?
Yeah, I got you. We're gonna speak of something.
What? I'm talking about, man, you got hope. Yeah, Naj's gonna be one of them dudes.
Listen, just
one of them ones.
Let me know, and we'll just talk about it over.
And then take my number down too, so you can send me those pics. That's it.
Just airdrop. Not the. What's wrong? Listen. She took some pictures of this guy.
Yo.
And I said airdrop it to make it easier. He said, "Nah, I'm not doing. I'm not square." What does that mean? What does that mean?
No, you fucking shit up.
What does that mean? What's the difference between airdropping and fucking texting someone?
You got to be tactical, and there's no airdropping.
There's nothing wrong with.
There's no airdrop in the bigger picture. You feel me? This is more than pictures. There's no fucking airdrop in the.
But I don't understand.
That's that.
Nah, I don't understand. What's the problem with airdropping?
You know my intentions, and
what are your intentions?
You know my intentions. All right, airdrops in this intention. That's it.
I don't understand the intention.
So send the number, and that's it. End the story. Don't act slow like I didn't say it. That's all. You a smart woman.
Don't act stupid though.
Like
I didn't say stupid. I said slow.
Like why are you coming at me like this?
No, I'm not coming at you.
Now he's looking at you crazy. I don't know why he just grilled you like that. I didn't do that.
Like I'm confused.
He's like, yo, don't act stupid.
There's no difference between airdrop and text. But I see what you're saying.
It's a big
I guess. I see what he's trying. I see. Yeah. But in closing, it's your boy G from the G Talk Podcast. Trish, co-host, and guest Naj. We out. You off this.
Later.